Well, hello, friends. Welcome to episode 65 of our Skyrim Nolvus Ascension blind playthrough. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Let's see. Last episode, we went to Hobbs Fall Cave. I think that's what it's called. And we found the letter that was on Isabel's body. And we also found the Helm of Winterhold. And we delivered Isabel's letter to Ranmir and hopefully gave him some peace, knowing that she just didn't leave him, that she tried to do something for him and just didn't work out for her. We also fought an Azure dragon, which was really tough. And we assisted Anska, or Anska, to find the scroll that talks about her history of her family and if she's related to Ysgramor or not. Now I know in the first playthrough of the game we had gone back to that ruin to see if she figured anything out, but the storyline never went anywhere else. So I'm hoping they did something in the Nolvus Ascension mods to complete her quest or to show that she either is or isn't related to Ysgramor. And we also took on a possible murder mystery about someone whose father owned a house or was renting a house, and he had sent for a lease agreement with the owner of the house because his father got framed for murder, maybe. Still trying to figure that part of it out. But I guess we'll figure that out this time because that's what we're going to focus on. And we have our normal crew with us. We have Inigo and we have Lucian. And we still don't have Takata with us. She's back in her testing. Okay. So when we ended last time, the game had crashed. And we had to start all the way back at Vokun, the Vokun fight with Anska, and had to do that twice actually because I played it again and the game crashed. I did all that off camera. So yep, played it a third time and. What was that? And saved at Winstead Manor. Foglings. Got some bad news for you. Take a Nern route if I can. That shot is pretty darn powerful right now. Try to get above the tree line here. And one more, I think I'll do it. See if we can't go straight to the cottage. See if we can get over to this road here. I think this is the road that takes you over to Dragon Bridge, if I'm not mistaken. What's this? Oh, this is Meridia. Yeah, Meridia. Place up here. Hey, Asgeld.
Good. You came.
Yep, I'm here,
There's
man.
a lot going on here, but we need to find things that corroborate with my father's version of what happened.
What happened to the
During
house?
fight, the candle horn got knocked over. By the time the snow came, half the place was burned down.
Okay, there was a
along
fight.
with much of the evidence.
Oh. Yeah, how do you know the scene wasn't tampered
Not
with?
many people can find the place, to be honest, since it's
I
not
believe
on
that.
any map. The only reason guards were
It's
able
on
to
my
arrest
map.
my father is because he was forced to spend the night in solitude. That's partly why you're here. I need an objective witness with no stake in either side. Of course, my father said he was cooking dinner when he heard a commotion outside. The trespassers must have shot down a deer. Smelling my father's dinner, they offered to share the venison in exchange for a drink and a warm fire. On this much, both sides agree.
Okay, venison's still
But
there.
out here you can never be too careful. My father demanded the strangers to leave the property and take the deer with them. The strangers were insulted. In hindsight, my father should have shown more tact. Nobody likes to be called a thief. Eventually things got heated and shots were fired. These arrows are proof of that.
Yeah.
My father ran inside and got his axe. There was a fight near the hearth when one of them knocked over a candle horn. When the fire started, everyone, including my father, fled. Given how detailed my father was, I wouldn't be surprised if your findings match his story.
Is your father drinking? Well, they didn't steal anything. There's still money sitting there. 3 bottles of ale.
Damn fleas.
Any clues on the shelf here? Well, that's weird. You can't take the book.
My father never liked hunting. Not at
Great
first,
War.
anyway. But he learned to love it because he knew how much he
Antecedents of
Part of me
Law.
thinks this is all
Probably has
my
nothing to
fault.
do with it.
But I wanted to stay in the city. He wouldn't be in this situation. But then I think back to all those times we spent together and how much it meant to him. And I don't have the heart to take them away. Have you ever lost anyone close to you, friend?
Yeah, haven't we all?
You're right. There's still time. I'm taking the lease agreement to Solitude to have it verified. Meet me at the Blue Palace. With your help, we'll prove my father's innocence.
Ooh, we're gonna go to a trial. Okay. So his axe is here. No blood on the axe. There's a bunch of blood over by the fire. There's no blood on the axe. Bunch of blood over by the fireplace.
I wonder what adventures this new day will bring.
Cheese and smoked salmon on the ground. His bow's over here, so he wasn't shooting at them.
Was something of a hoarder himself, you know.
Right, because he ran back in.
Remind you of anyone?
Let's see. What other facts do we know? Place burned down. And then there's 2 arrows facing the place. Of course, they could have just been shooting a deer. Yeah, look, the deer
We
has
stand at the start of a new day.
arrow in its hind quarter, which is exactly where you don't want to shoot them. Ruin the meat, from what I understand.
A few nobles from Solitude were out hunting and trespassed on my father's land. He mistook them for thieves and, well, things got bloody. One of the men was gravely injured. Now the other wants my father punished. That's up for debate. But if these men were trespassing, it will certainly help his case. It proves my father had a right to be on the land. He signed a lease with one of the Jarl's old thanes back when she was in court.
Okay.
A respected thane who moved to Hammerfell to help push back the... She owned the cottage and a plot of land my father leased, but they never made a contract.
Okay.
That isn't
And that's the one that I
given in a
delivered
trial.
that was
Thus we have to
sunken
send
in the
word
bottom
to
of the
Hammerfell to have her sign the papers.
bottom of the sea. Bottom of the Sea of Ghosts. Okay, so I guess from here we need to go to Solitude. Blue Palace. We go to Bard's College. Oh, I guess we can go straight to the Blue Palace. Hopefully it's still early enough in the day by the time we teleport there. Okay. If it's a trial, should probably save, just in case I have I have prompts to answer, or it may just be something I'm watching. Okay, see what's going on here. Brightling, is that him? Who's that?
And for
Prince
that
of
reason,
Divines,
I
you're
think it
here.
would be a
Come on, let me
mistake
introduce you.
any more than we already have. Further delay will not change the facts at hand.
That the guy?
Mayor, if I may, the witness I spoke of earlier has arrived. Given he's examined the scene of the altercation, I'd like to have him cross-examine Formir's testimony.
Are you sure this witness of yours can be objective?
I had the captain of the guard vet him, just as he did with your apothecary.
Huh. We shall see.
Formir, there's still time to end this folly. The lease agreement proves you are trespassing. I think it's clear to both you and the court that it cannot be held accountable for your injuries.
My Jarl, it is very noble of this man to defend his father's honor, and for that, you should be commended. Unfortunately, his contention that we trespassed on his father's property is simply not true. It is not trespassing if the man invites you into his home.
You mentioned something that would convince us. Please proceed.
Thank you, my Jarl. You see, my housecarl and I were hunting a deer when one of our stray shots happened to hit this man's cottage. An unfortunate accident, but nothing particularly damaging to the woodwork. Well, that's because some of the arrows belong to my companion. I said I shot one arrow into the cottage by accident. I made no mention of him. In fact, I had just opened the book to the first page when I heard my companion scream.
I missed something there, obviously.
You don't know that. You weren't even there. Besides, maybe he simply forgot to put the book back on the shelf. All I know is, that's how it happened. I would not lie in front of the Jarl. Now, if you'll allow me to continue, my Jarl. After the arrow hit the cottage, this man's father came bursting...
Something didn't work there.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I'm glad I ran into you. I was wondering.
He agreed and beckoned we come inside. Naturally, we were pleased to get out of the cold. My companion took to skinning the deer, while I perused a nearby bookshelf. I remember this part clearly because I was pleased to find my favorite series, The Wolf Queen, on the top shelf.
Oh, come now. Don't go away mad.
In any case, as I was saying, I heard my companion scream behind me.
Oh, it did it out of order.
Round,
Where?
only to see your father had struck him with his axe.
Liar!
Calm yourself. I let him tell his version. Please allow me the same courtesy.
Fine.
When I saw my injured companion, I acted on reflex. I wrestled the assailant to the ground and told my friend to flee. At that point, I was certain I was going to die. I was fumbling about, trying to find a weapon or perhaps a miracle. My hands found a candle horn. I threw it at my attacker and missed wildly, but when it struck the wood, the cabin lit up like a bonfire, and the fires would allow me to escape. And with that, I conclude my testimony. It is my belief that this man's father attacked us without provocation. What I ask for is not vengeance, my all, but for justice. But whatever you decide, I will humbly accept your judgment.
Thank you.
That was amazing. You buried him with his own lies. It was fun watching him try and dig his way out.
Huh.
Barring any surprises, I'm sure Elisif will rule in our favor.
Good.
Now what?
If it pleases the court, I would like to introduce some new evidence regarding our witness's character, which I have just obtained by a courier.
Very well.
Thank you, my Jarl. I do not wish to alarm anyone here, but I believe this information may very well compromise the integrity of our chief witness.
What are you up to, Faramir? Explain yourself.
It is not I who has to explain myself. After all, you are the one who attested to the impartiality of this witness. A witness who works for the shipping company that delivered the lease agreement. A ship, I remind you, that lies at the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench. Could it be the document is a forgery meant to save this company's reputation?
Oh, come on now, Faramir. Now you're just grasping at straws. You've clearly lost. Be thankful you and your companion escaped with your lives.
Curse you! I will do no such thing. My honor demands justice. I request a trial by combat.
Now why would I do that? I'm not going to risk my father's life when the Jarl is minutes away from granting him a pardon.
Huh. I thought for sure you would take that bait. But I won't stand here and give you the satisfaction of winning this trial. I'm dropping the charges.
You're what? But why? What's your game?
Simple. If I allow Elisif to rule in your favor, that means I'll have to defy her will to get my way.
You're a stubborn fool, Faramir. But fine. I'd rather not leave it up to the Jarl either.
Yeah, say that right in front of the Jarl.
Agreed. I apologize for wasting the court's time. We will handle this matter.
She looks
internally.
annoyed. Rightfully so.
You're dismissed.
Why, Julianus, you did it. You saved my father's life.
Include my name in his will. Yeah.
Yes, and the fact that the Jarl never made a decree means that there will be no record of this trial. Still, It will be a while before it's forgotten, and time will only weaken his case. We celebrate. I'm sure the first night outside of the dungeon, even the tavern will feel like Sovngarde itself. As for you, here, it's a piece of armor that saved my own life more times than I care to count. It may not be better than what you have, but it's important to me that you have it. Now, I'm off to meet my father.
Oh, that was that
I don't
peerless
have
conjuration
any
armor.
specific plans,
Why does he
but
have
I'll
that?
just order a pint of mead and let it take care of the rest.
Okay. You have a good time at the tavern. Who are you?
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal.
That's true.
Ages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that. You've done well.
Foromir.
We can't simply cancel
What
it.
is on your mind?
Any thoughts about
Sure,
that?
this place looks lovely, but I bet it is a nightmare to heat.
Oh, that's very true.
Many people come here looking for aid. Must be hard being in charge. I'm glad I have you to tell me what to do. No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
Okay.
Greetings.
Let's do some training. Oh.
Excellent. I've been looking forward to this. What shall we work on this time?
Let's see.
You do? Splendid. Which spell?
Oh. Okay, yeah,
What's
here.
better than a puppy? A puppy made of fire.
Probably, hopefully he didn't do that in the palace.
Hello? Look at you, all fiery and beautiful. What do you do then? Oh,
You can give him flaming familiar. That's really awesome. Yeah, what do you know about the
not as
Elder
much as I
Scroll?
wish I did. They used to keep them at White Gold Tower, where I studied for a while. They had a library of them there.
Had.
30 years ago, we'd have hopped across the border, marched up to the Imperial City, and borrowed the one we needed. They'd
Yeah, right.
have resisted, of course, but we could always
Oh.
have pinched it when they weren't looking. It's been done before.
Really?
They
They don't
haven't
protect
got
them?
any anymore. A few years before I was born, they vanished from the archives. Gods only know how and why.
Interesting.
But they're like that, the scrolls. They have a will of their own. My father always used to say that. He worked with them for a while. That is a very complicated question that I'm nowhere near qualified to answer. They're old and weird. Sometimes they tell you the future, and sometimes they tell you the past. And sometimes they drive you mad.
Sometimes they
The
blind
people
you.
at the College of Winterhold might have an answer that's more helpful for our purposes. Why don't we go and ask them?
Yeah, what do you know about the Synod?
Synod.
You live in
Magical
Cyrodiil.
magpies, essentially. They scavenge arcane artifacts wherever they can get them, hoarding them for, I assume, a rainy day. They're awfully protective of their stuff, I can tell you that. Sharing isn't really part of their philosophy.
Oh.
Anyhow, if they have the Staff of Magnus, or know where we can find it, they'll be very reluctant to tell us about it. Perhaps we can persuade them. I'll turn on my best charming face. Never fails.
Alright. Just remember, you said that.
Bye for now.
Okay, let's go. We have anything else in here? I don't think so. No, I'm not following for that. Yelty's sword is not at Solitude. I know that for a fact. Unless they moved it. But I doubt it. Okay. Let's go to the museum. Did we get that bell thing that I was supposed to get? Can't remember if we did or didn't. Oh no, we didn't get it. That was the one that's near... What is going on here? Bellhammer, whatever it is, that's the one that's somewhere near Riften. Somewhere southeast of Riften. Yeah, that's right, we didn't end up getting that yet. Okay. No sense in going in the museum yet. Where's your sword out, buddy?
The city is under attack. Get inside and bar the door until the fight is over. We're also looking for volunteers. If you're willing to aid us in this battle, you shall be generously rewarded. My Thane, will you join us, or will you stay with your loved ones?
Of course I'm
That's
fighting.
my Thane. Please follow me. My men and the other able fighters will be gathering outside the gate. Everyone, keep yourselves safe.
Yeah, let's go.
Everyone,
Stay near me, so you can be healed. Okay, let's see. We'll use time break. Maybe we'll use the healing shout. Well, I'll put on unrelenting force for now. We'll use those for now. My character doesn't get as much exercise as my character, that's for sure.
What can I do for you, friend?
Nothing. You should be defending the freaking town. What are you doing? Standing around there doing nothing.
Is there something?
What are we up against here?
who showed up for a brutal dance?
Who's left?
This is over.
You? Oh yeah, you're done. Bam! I think I did it. Everybody good? Is there any more? Or was that it?
Solitude is really quite something. So much beauty and so much culture.
Well,
You've done it. Now that was quite a battle.
yeah, I would
You
say
have my
so too.
gratitude, Thane. And more importantly, Jarl wishes to reward your act of valor with these gifts.
Awesome, thank you. Glad we could be of service. Wow, that meat has all kind of arrows. All kind of arrows in their body. Where'd that last one go? The one that I yeeted off the cliff here. It's like their body completely vanished. Okay. We're going to go ahead and save here. And then, where are we going to go next? I think next we're going to go to Gulch of Winterhold. Continue that storyline. Probably do some muffled too.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron in Castle
Nope.
Down.
Need a ride?
Blacksmith, that one.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hey, buddy.
Until next time.
Huh? Oh, okay, I guess. It's hard with Father gone. I really miss him. I wish I were older. Then I'd join up with the Legion and get my revenge on those Stormcloak rebels who killed Father.
Well, hopefully the war's over before you get a chance.
But Mother says I can't join until
Nothing
I'm
possible.
17.
Or nothing personal possible. Nothing personal. Yeah, you don't need to be doing that.
Get up there. Oh, steady.
Little young Henry there should have run along and play. And the game just crashed. But we just saved, so that's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to pause here. I need to get something to drink anyway. And I will be back. Okay, and we are back. Get my bearings here. Tried to use the carriage and it failed, so we're just gonna go talk to Ugrad Groshub. She's got a very large head. Maybe it's just the angle of the picture.
Hello, friend.
Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about it? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay.
Until next time.
Winterhold must have been beautiful back in the
There are few spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Sell some things off here. We got lots of stuff to sell. Okay, that's good enough. Ugh. Every time I see him, I wish I hadn't. Encano.
This place has been hosted to the Aftland University.
Alright, what do you got for me?
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Okay, I think that was the inane scribblings of, what's his name? Signus.
Good to see you. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Signus.
Septimus
He's
Signus.
the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the Icefield, he said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Okay, we're off to, talk to Septimus. Now that I know that I can teach Lucian some spells, may as well hold on to some of these.
Have you managed to track down the Synod or the staff of Magnus?
Not yet.
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved
Oh,
to
I'm sure. Okay. Okay, we're gonna fly over and talk to crazy old Signus. This is where he is, isn't it? I know he's not there because that's where I found that Staff of the Sun and Moon or whatever they were called. be low tide or something. Seems like there's a lot more open ground than there usually is. Wonder why that is.
Well, this is a charming little place for a perfectly reasonable scholar to live.
Ooh, this place looks different.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here. Well, here as in this plane.
Get on with
the
it.
Cosmological scale. Well, it's all nearby. Oh, a brutish one. Septimus has no fear of you. But as one block raises another, perhaps ourselves could help us each.
That is a weird way to say that. What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer?
I didn't mean to threaten him, actually.
Deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spy under deep.
Power Mazark.
The point of
Aftland.
But not all. Two things I have.
All right, give me the thing.
Septimus.
Blank lexicon.
He
That's right.
knows you can know.
Okay. I'll take his books later. Maybe they won't. I remember his stuff was stealing. I couldn't just take them. So I'll wait till he is no longer with us. Where'd his horse come from? Dusk. Okay.
Off we go to fetch an Elder Scroll from a dwarven ruin. Oh, the potential. The discovery.
I think Aftland's over this way. I think so. Oh, awesome. You can grab things while you're on the horse. That's really useful. Already liking horses better in this version of the game. Aftland's somewhere along here. This may be it. This is definitely not it. Oh, but I think it's maybe along the way to it. This is it. I think this is it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Killed my horse. That's not gonna do. There. Alright, he's back. Alright, Dusk.
That's a magnificent horse you have there.
Why, thank you. Yeah, Dusk is a beautiful horse. Alright, buddy. I think this is the furthest we can go together. I'm sick of hurting you. I can't wait to see if I can plant Crimson Nernroot. I'm gonna have a big garden full of them if I can. May do that in the Elysium Estate. Oh, I think this is that Khajiit that murdered his brother and all the other people.
What is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Jizan. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more scoop. Shut up! Shut up! Don't like me, Jizan. You hid it. Always. Who is this brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? This one doesn't talk with us. Ah, yeah.
Sorted.
The only reason I'm taking his journal is just in case it's a museum item. Oh, I remember this. Don't want to lose our place.
So this is Aftland. What a fascinating place. The point of puncture, Septimus called it. Puncture into what, though? Can it really be Blackbridge?
Oh, we'll find out. Ooh. Chorus eggs. This is where that guy fell down. I don't remember him having anything good on him. Haven't had to unlock a chest in a little while. Poor Inigo, he's probably just trying to figure out how to get to where I'm at. Oh, that's right. There was the expedition there, and the orc lady defended everybody. Fell to her demise. Okay, this is definitely new.
Is it just me, or is that attunement sphere starting to hum?
Oh, and maybe it does. Stormforge, what is that? Some sort of sword. be a two-handed sword. There it is. Target takes 22 points of shock damage, half as much magic damage. Oh, that has to be a sunstone. Wow. Okay. And a master chest. Okay. See what the skeleton has. Oh. Wow. Okay. And we've got another master log to level us up. And look at that, it didn't take us just to the next level, it actually leveled us up to the midpoint of the next level. So like exactly a level more, which is awesome. I don't think the books did that in the original Skyrim, did it? I don't think so. I think I'll leave her alone. I think she did enough. We get down below. I was pretty positive there were stairs around here. Oh, here we go. Walk away.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, he used the flaming familiar. Wow, that damages me.
Did you know that weather went all They called it the falling.
I did. I think I know that.
But it must have come in handy.
perfect situation to use a bow. Just because. Don't need to, but I'm going to. They have a common soul? That was awesome. That was really awesome. Came down through the roof as I was sliding. I think I was mid-air when I shot him. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It seemed like I was mid-air. Perfect ruby. Awesome. All these mushrooms they were cooking. Okay. I think we'll just stick with the bow for a little bit. Yep. Got a present for you. Yeah, you want some? Got a present for you too. Get him. We'll go up the elevator here. I'm assuming it's up. Yeah. And then we'll see if this opens up a shortcut anywhere. Oh, I remember this. What am I climbing through? Oh, I remember that being like that first time I played. That it opened the gate, but it was like an invisible wall that I couldn't get through. Okay, we're gonna go back. Wonder if they put that climb through in as just like a stopgap because they know that area is broken. And the game stopped. Okay, I think we're going to call this an early episode. Thank you very much for watching. We will continue this next time. And feel free to leave any comments. Let me know if I missed anything. And please give the video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourself and be kind to each other. Bye.